The judge in the Terra Luna SEC case just said unambiguously that he would not follow the finding. Many people have already publicly stated that the Ripple ruling is invalid in the Ripple case, which has caused a lot of debate. It raises new questions about the idea of XRP being a security. In this video, I'll show you what some of the room's smartest attorneys have to say about what just happened. It is critical to fix the issue quickly, regardless of how it will influence the Ripple ruling and XRP in the future. There are several discussions taking place. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what this decision means and whether it has any influence on XRP, so make sure to watch the entire movie to get a look at it. Overall, regardless of the promotion, I thought this was a fantastic concept. I believe it simply demonstrates the company's ongoing efforts to establish itself as a significant figure in the XRP community, and I'm completely in favor of always having our backs, because they anticipated that XRP would not be classified as a security, and they stated it throughout the entire case, so I always tried to have their backs in this case. Whatever the case, if you haven't already, I've taken a look, but I'd like to go on and discuss what happened recently. So, in case you were unaware, that SEC had filed a lawsuit in the Terra Luna case. When a lawsuit was filed against Docwin and Terra Luna, because Docwin's Luna Foundation issued unregistered securities, the Terra Luna Foundation and Docwin, of course, responded, "Wait, we'll get this right." In this case, AC Judge Torres ruled that Ripple could sell XRP in methods that did not constitute a securities transaction. They cited the Ripple case and stated that, as a result, we intend to claim that because Terra Luna was sold in the same manner, our sales should not be considered securities transactions. In essence, Terra Luna and Docwin are using the Ripple case judgment and asserting that we, too, should be excluded. The light of the current situation from securities law. Surprisingly, this generates a commotion. Twitter, because everyone was speculating whether or not the judge would accept this judgment. And before I want to quickly give you some background information about the Terra Luna cases are judged funny enough and practically every cryptocurrency case too far Metalaman, who I believe you should pay attention to when it comes to the law, has been right on the money. He stated unequivocally that the Terra Luna case judge enjoys dissenting from other courts in the same circuit. The judge is supposedly infamous for just opposing another judge in the circuit, regardless of whether or not that judge is applying the law correctly, and I believe it's important to note that this statement was not made in response to the issues I raise in this video. He made the following statement about it. He foretold the occurrence of this precise event 2 to 3 months ago. Let's talk about what happened. As a result of the Terra Luna instances, the judge openly stated her disagreement. On the surface, Judge Torres' reasoning regarding how Ripple might sell XRP in a way that did not qualify as a securities transaction may appear to be a bad thing, but I believe it's critical that we look at what some legal experts have to say about it to understand precisely whether or not this will have an impact on the XRPs moving forward. Allow me to be clear. Regarding some disinformation that is circulating, Stuart Alderati indicated that nothing has changed in the Ripple determination that XRP is not a security as a result of the Terra Luna case ruling. Additionally, although the Terra Luna litigation is still in its early stages, and the judge has thus far accepted the Secretary's allegations as true, our conclusion was based on a thorough factual record compiled over more than 2 years of legal precedent. I'll leave it to others. Examine the remarks of the Terra judge. For example, his apparent distortion of the Ripple judge's explanation, neglecting the point that traders cannot invest money in anyone or anything if they are unclear of who they are purchasing from. Stuart Alderati asserts right here, because this has no relevance to the Ripple. The SEC lawsuit maintains that XRP is not a security. He also makes light of the judge, adding that it appears that this individual missed a couple of items in his original assessment. Reading is essential for understanding that many of these judges are unfamiliar with cryptocurrency. Being put into one of these settings is challenging, therefore it will take him some time to fully realize what is going on. Technically, the judge did not say that. Judge Kors erred because this was effectively the first trial, and he was only expressing his disagreement with her logic. Thus, I believe we will prevail. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But keep in mind that it genuinely makes no difference either way. This judge, unlike Judge Torres, is not on a higher circuit, thus it makes no difference if he disagrees with her justification. His judgment is critical in recognizing that Judge Torres' ruling is still valid, and that the Ripple SEC lawsuit will be unaffected by this. Furthermore, you must acknowledge that much of what this court said in this instance supports what Court Torres indicated. Many people on Twitter, particularly the Bitcoin maxis, tried to make it appear as if the court disagreed with everything said by Judge Torres. That was incorrect whenever the judge said, "Oh, we're disagreeing with Judge Torres." Stuart Alderete is correct. Terra Judge acknowledges here that without the vow to nurture those grooves and share earnings are orange. Groves alone do not provide security. Investment contracts cannot exist without the assent of the contracting parties, as he explicitly stated. Does that mean, in other words, that he fully agrees that the tokens themselves are not securities? As I previously stated, when the Ripple SEC action began, XRP's standing as a security was in doubt. As a result, it appears that the judge in the Terra Lumina case may disagree with Judge Torres when he says, "Oh, there are a couple more sales that you didn't rule out, were securities that I thought might be securities." However, it appears that they all concur that XRP is not secure, and this is the most important lesson we should learn from this, and they both concur. That XRP is not a security, it appears that this decision invalidates the contention that XRP is not a security. No, they completely agree on that issue. Security is not XRP. They may simply disagree on which Ripple transactions count as securities transactions now that you've thought about it. From this vantage point, this judgment appears considerably less frightening than the initial decision of a judge who was only now beginning to appreciate an extremely difficult subject and a highly complex case. And he is now openly acknowledging that the tokens are not securities themselves. Everyone has the right to hold their own opinion. However, as I've already shown, Metal Lawman pointed out that this judge frequently differs from other judges in his circuit. Hence, he and Judge Torres may have had different perspectives on some of the actual transactions. His steadfast belief that the token is not a security, yet this is a massive slap in the face to the SEC. This was the industry's Black Swan. This was the Black Swan occurrence for XRP. Even more, judges who want to back the SEC, like the library judge, is rejecting to make the absurd premise that the token itself may qualify as a security in a library case. The judge listed by the SEC nearly totally supports this position. He publicly stated that he was unwilling to name the token security. The SEC has publicized this deception for a while because it is their only opportunity to calm down XRP and Ripple. Bitcoin and Maxis both want their conspiracy theory to be true. Maxis recognizes that Bitcoin will never win technologically, but it will be able to stop it with the help of its zealous regulators. Regulators like the SEC don't have the authority to do that, which is kind of humorous. They're seeking to bend the law because this is why they're attempting to invent these unique concepts. Such as the asset serving as the security, they're attempting to make anything up to incorporate cryptocurrencies under their supervision, but in the end, it appears that practically every legal expert out there completely disagrees with their viewpoint. Is that the only ray of hope we have? The courts have not been willing to blindly agree with these regulators to rubber stems everything they are saying. Instead, they have pushed back based on actual law and confirmed what individuals like John Deaton have been saying since day one of the Ripple SEC case. The token itself, the orange grows, the whiskey, the beavers, those things will never be securities or investments. Packaging is important. This theory did not support how the SEC planned to manage the industry, so they were desperately attempting to abandon it. However, they ultimately fail, and the court's rulings take precedence anyway, gentlemen. I appreciate your presence, and I hope you enjoyed this update. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Did it mean so much to you?